It wasn't just business as usual because this Pistons team is revamped, but Drew Holiday and the Bucks left wide open. He made 5 of those. It looked like the Bucks were running away with this. Giannis all the way to the bucket through the teeth of defense. And on the other end, Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, those two are fitting like a glove, 3D.
Yeah, it's must-see TV with this young backcourt. They play the right way, they attack, they share, they play solid defense. They're just learning how to win now.
Move to the second half. Pistons were down, but certainly not out. Deflections, defense, Drew Holiday, all about that life. And the alley-oop to Giannis. Such synergy.
Nerf move. Stop it, that's nerf move. Look, stretch out on it.
Ooh. The skill and the will. And that's what we're talking about, Boozer, with Giannis. The ability to sense when it's time to take over.
And does it every single night, just very dominant.
Jaden Ivey, lottery pick, looking like new money getting to the bucket.
Yeah, it looked like new confidence coming to the NBA. We'll get fun watching it every night. Oh, good pass, Drew.
The Bucks up by 2 late. Cade Cunningham creating space for others, and we're tied at 105. But this huge shot by Drew Holiday. Championship level money with 45 seconds to go. That ices it, and the Bucks 6-0 on the year, just 1 win away. The franchise record starting 7-0. They just need one more victory to get there. Earlier, Drew Holiday joined us here on Game Time talking about Giannis and his leadership.
I feel like he knows his game, and when the opportunity comes, he takes threes and he takes his fade away. But I think applying pressure to the defense continually, honestly, makes it easy for me to either make a pass or get my shot off. So doing it every night, man, it has to be tough and difficult, but that's why he's the best player in the world.
Drew says Giannis is the best player in the world, but Harden did something that no other player in the league has done this season. And Pascal Siakam and the Raptors took it to the Hawks. Okay, Black Panther for Trae Young. You feeling that, 3D?
I'm feeling that a lot. I'm feeling that a lot. I like it.
Pascal Siakam on Halloween going as quarter cents instead of 50 cents? Because he's slimmed down. That's the nipple. I'm showing him some love.
He's so slim. My goodness.
You can't fill out that mess.
Yeah, that's what threw me off. Okay.
Scary hours for some top-tier scorers on this Halloween. Just 7 games, but we had some high flyers in a team in desperate need of a win and played right here on NBA TV. Welcome to Game Time. Chris Miles here with Carlos Boozer and 3D. The Nets came into the last day of October with just a single win, needing to get one in the Eastern Conference, and they lost to the Pacers on Saturday, a team that they faced again on Monday.
They're one of those young teams who's playing with pride. You got young guys knocking down the shot. Now, can you do it again?
Look at that. Normally, they have a number where it says rank, just says worse.
Right.
Worse. No sleep in Brooklyn. I like whoever was on this graphic today. You get an A+ in the class.
Yeah, they're actually just sleeping a lot because ain't nobody yelling Brooklyn right now very softly.
Well, the Pacers in Brooklyn to face the Nets, and Ben Simmons sitting this one out.
Is that his costume?
Kyrie Irving dealing with some issues with the home fans, but this day 15 years ago, KD made his NBA debut. You know he took 22 shots in his first game as a rookie.
It's been 15 years?
15 years.
Good gracious, Bruce, we getting old.
We're getting old.
But here it is. He passes Vince Carter for 19th on the all-time scoring list with that bucket. So congrats to KD. And then Kyrie with the finger roll.
With the left hand.
So look at that lead boost. 24 points. Looks like the Nets are going to run away with it. Not so fast. You like this Pacers team. They got a lot of fight.
A lot of fight, a lot of young talent. They're playing hard, they're playing together.
Ooh.
And they made it a game.
Chris Duarte. And then Buddy Buckets, the extra pass. Pacers close out the first half on a 28-3 run. KD, back to work. He scored 228 points in the first 7 games, but how about the defense on Miles Turner?
Yeah, he said, get that shot out of here, and then he puts the ball on the floor, good body movement to finish the play. Saw a little bump, didn't get the call, you get all the way to the basket.
Those 228 points by KD in the first 7 games, the most first 7 games of the season in his career. He had 36, 9 rebounds, 7 assists in this one. Brooklyn ahead by 14, but not so fast. 6th pick in the draft, Ben Mathurin finished it. Then Chris Duarte beating the buzzer at the end of the 3rd.
Hey, Chris, you might need to come to Shooter's Paradise because you shot that from the beach, baby. Yes, sir.
Well, he only missed 5 shots, scored 30 points today.
The left hand's alive! Yes, the left hand's alive!
That tied it at 100. Slim Reaper looking to close the door. Kyrie Irving added some more. He had 28, 6 helpers, 6 rebounds, and 4 steals.
Floater.
The steals, the important part. The Nets, just their 2nd win of the season. Again, without Ben Simmons on the floor. He had knee soreness. Here is KD.
KD, this was a battle in the 4th quarter. What did it take to pull out the win tonight?
We stayed poised. You know, they threw a lot of junk in the game. They're running and jumping us at half court, pressuring us, just trying to speed the game. I think we took our time, and guys made shots down the stretch. Got stops as well.
I mean, 34 points tonight. It's your 7th game in a row with 25 plus more points. What is allowing you to be so effective at the rim?
I thought I had 36, but I'll take 34.
You had 36, excuse me.
All right, sorry. I think we had space in the floor. Our guys are moving and passing the ball and, you know, getting the defense off tilt a little bit, and I'm able to drive some and get to the free throw line and set up my mid-range as well. So it was a good all-around win for us.
And I got to talk to you about history was made tonight. You surpassed Vince Carter. You're 19th in all NBA scoring list. I know that's a guy that you look up to. What does this moment mean for you?
Every time I step on the court is special, and I'm just grateful that I get to showcase my skills here on the biggest stage in the NBA. And Vince Carter is the first player I watched and idolized as a kid. So it's pretty cool to pass him up, and you know, I'm glad I'm doing it in a Nets uniform.
Thanks, Katie. Congratulations. Back to you, Ian.
Coast-to-coast coverage is presented by T-Mobile, and here's the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. They have a back-to-back, so they play tomorrow night against Chicago. Then it's 3 games on the road at Washington, at Charlotte, at Dallas against Luka the Don and company. Then I know they're back in New York. Whenever you see that, you're like, all right, road, home, it's the same thing.
Go across the tunnel.
Right? Just
through the tunnel.
5 minutes away, right? Yeah. But when I look at, okay, so what did the Nets do in this game? Well, 26 points off turnovers. Because we know Katie and Kyrie, they've been scoring like they always have. But the 26 points off turnovers is exactly what the doctor ordered.
It's exactly what the doctor ordered, and we're trying to get Nets fans to understand that we know KD and Kyrie can score with the best of them. But before we start taking them serious, they got to get stops. Right there, good defense. Joe, bad pass, you get out and run. And there you have Claxton running the floor hard to get the easy dunk. Right here, good deflection by Kyrie. You get out, you lay it up. I would get left hand line, but Kyrie's always good with left hand, so I can save for that one. Come on. When your best player gives this kind of effort, get that shot out of here and don't bring it back, Miles. Just try to smack me in the face on that one as well. Handling pass lane again, deflection. Let's get out and run. Joe Harris banged up last year. Now he's healthy. Another shot maker they need to be on the floor and stay healthy. But they have to play this kind of defense. Great deflection. Let's get out and run. Slim Reaper at the rim finish with the dunk. If the Nets can play this kind of defense, I think most of us will take them more serious, Booze, about being one of those teams coming out of the East. Offensive-wise, it's never going to be a question. It's going to be the team defense nightly. It's going to be the question.
X's and O's are one thing. Every single night we look at the Nets and their post-game press conferences seem to be overshadowing the games because there's so much frustration. How much did they need this against a Pacers team who's rebuilt?